We're three sisters who show you what to do. We take you step by step and make it fun for you.
Hi, I'm Riley. I'm Reese. And I'm Chris. And welcome to Kids Crafts with Three Sisters. Today we will be making these coasters out of paper napkins and ceramic tiles. And we will also be using a technique called Decoupage. So let's get started. And the things you'll be needing for this craft are ceramic tiles, Monogram Letter, decorative napkins, which you can find at your local craft store or even the Dollar Tree. And a special thank you to Sandy Cabral for sending us these beautiful napkins. And the set of coasters that we are making are coming to you, Sandy. Scissors, Mod Podge, white paint, felt. So let's get started. The first step is to open up your napkin. And there are 2 layers of napkin in here, so you only want one. And that's the printed side. If you take a look at your napkin, you have folds in your napkin, which gives you 4 quadrants, and each one of these quadrants is going to become its own coaster. So the first step is you're going to cut right on the folds. The next step is to put 1 layer of Mod Podge over your tile and then place the napkin over it. My tile will resemble this tile, which has the Monogram letter on it. And my tile will resemble this. Now, you're going to carefully place your napkin, and you want to make sure you're giving yourself enough space to place the border. I'm smoothing out the edges from the top to the bottom to make sure I have no air bubbles on it. But if you have some air bubbles, that's fine. A little won't hurt. Now I'm going to flip my coaster over, and I'm going to take a little bit of my Mod Podge and just get the sides. Now that you've done that step, we're going to carefully tear our coasters. If you tear it a lot, that's okay because it gives it a little bit of a vintage look. Now that you've done that step, you're going to put a little Mod Podge and just come over the edges. I'm going to put 1 coat of Mod Podge onto my coaster. And while Reese is doing that, I'm going to carefully trace a C onto my coaster right where the border is resting. You don't have to do your monogram. A monogram is optional. Now we're gonna let this dry for about 15 minutes. Let's go. Now that my coaster is dry, I'm going to paint 1 more coat of Mod Podge all on top of my coaster. And I'm going to edge my coaster in red. This is the final result. And the last step, which we ended up doing, is we cut some felt from the hardware store and put it on the back of our coaster so it wouldn't scratch our table. And again, Sandy Cabral does wonderful work, like cheese plates, cake bowls, serving bowls, and also recycled bottle lamps. We'll put a link to her fabulous work in the description box below and her email address. Thanks for watching. Bye.